Welcome to Players Only Worldwide, formerly known as Trap House. We back with another one. I'll let the guest introduce himself.
All right, man, what's going on? It's your boy Bustdown, also known as Bustdown Media, putting on for Houston, Texas. What's the word, bro?
What's going on? So let us know, how did Bustdown Media get started?
Man, first off, I was 16. I was 16 years old, and I had been making music for the longest. And then, after a while, around 2016, I think I started seeing Say Cheese TV and started seeing academics. Academics start popping around that time, and I'm seeing them post rappers and stuff, but I'm not knowing like I don't know how I could get on that platform. Like I don't think I could ever get on that platform type shit. So it was just like it was just like all right, I'm gonna just have to start my own platform and build something for me and my partners, and that's kind of like where it started at. And the name and stuff like, but as far as like the actual Bust Down Media, the name it came from like Sauce Walker. It was a video of Sauce Walker. He was making around this time, like 2016. He was making like a video showing off all his jewelry and shit. He was going like this, showing off all his jewelry and shit. He just kept saying bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down. And by the time the video ended, I'm like bust down media. I was like bust down media. And since day one, that's literally what it's been. Only thing that's been changing so far is the logo, but the name been bust down media from the jump. And that's kind of like how it started. Just me wanting to have my own platform, me seeing Say Cheese TV and academics and not knowing how to get on their platform instead of complaining and, doing all the stuff artists be doing now. It was like, I'm going to just start my own. And I was 16, bro, and I just took it and ran with it. And it's been that ever since.
Okay, okay. Can you tell the viewers about some of the early days at Bustdown Media? What was that like?
Man, the early days was slow, bro. It was like real slow. I ain't gonna say it was demotivating or like that, but it was real slow. You know how it is, like in the beginning when you're trying to get something started up. It was But it's like I wasn't expecting too much at the same time either, cause I was just 16 years old. It ain't like my life depending. I'm still with my mama and shit, like really depending on my mama. So it was like around that time, it ain't like I'm depending on that shit to just like really get me out where I'm trying to get from. So it's like I was chilling, but it was like I was still wanting to see the shit grow. But it was like the fact that it was growing slow wasn't bothering me or nothing like that. But it was real slow, bro. It took me a cool year, I said, to even get 100 followers. Then to get from 100 followers to 200 followers probably took me about another year. But over time, it got quicker though over time. But
Okay.
yeah, it was like slow. It was slow, but it was fun. It was slow and fun. I was having fun designing different logos and figuring out different layouts, how I want to do my posts and make all my stuff look different. So it was fun, but it was slow.
At that point, what was like the core mission of Bustdown Media?
Really to just get me a platform, get me and my partners. I was rapping with, I had like a little rap group with my homeboys back then, and we still cool now. But we had the rap group around that time called HBG, and I was like, if we gonna ever drop music together, instead of like dropping it like this, like say we got a song together, instead of just dropping this song on my platform or dropping this song on your YouTube channel, why not just build up Buzz Down Media YouTube channel? Then we just run from there. Then we come in on the back end with our music and just finish the job type shit. So I literally just sat back and I just sat back and just let it go from there.
Okay. So I heard you say like academics was one of your early influencers with Bustdown Media. Was there any others?
Yeah, it was Say Cheese. I say Say Cheese
You
was
say
like the main.
for the academics?
Say Cheese TV was like the main motivation behind it, but as far as like academics, it was just academics because I seen how he was getting the views and shit. I seen what he was trying to do. I didn't necessarily want to do what he was doing because around that time he was doing videos like the war on Chirac and shit like that, and he was talking about what's going on in Chicago. I ain't really want to talk about no other cities. I want to like bring everything for me and my people on the ground, and so that's really just what it was. It was Say Cheese TV, and should I watch a lot of Breakfast Club around that time, like a lot of Breakfast Club interviews and stuff like that. And that was really, yeah. I don't think I was watching too much other than Say Cheese show around that time.
So pretty early on, you knew that you wanted to put on for Houston.
Yeah, 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 for sure, for sure. Like the first I could show, I don't think I can show you the first logo. It's somewhere on Instagram though, but the first logo said Bust Down. Bustdown Media, but no, it said Bustdown Texas. It said Bustdown Texas at first, but it had media at the bottom under Texas. So
Mm.
yeah, it was like it was like it had to be Texas, it had to be Houston from the jump.
Okay, I feel it. I feel it. So, what would you say makes Bust Down Media different from all the other platforms? I got my own opinion on that, but I want to hear yours.
There's nobody in Houston, bro. Nobody in Texas who like putting on for just strictly underground and doing the same type of numbers I'm doing strictly off the underground. There's nobody doing that, bro. It's not my page probably bring in I think my page just hit 2.7 million engagement past 30 days. For the past 30 days, it's 2.7 million. If you go through my page, it's nothing but underground artists. It's nothing but underground news. It's nothing but shit nobody talking about for real. But if you in Houston, Texas, or something like that, you will know. But other than that, it's like nobody else doing that in the city. Like nobody else doing that. Well, it's strictly just underground. You building your name off the underground scene. You literally got 30K thousand followers off the underground scene. I don't think it's nobody else doing that.
Yeah, Houston, you definitely got that on lock. My opinion, what differentiates Bust Down Media from the rest is really just you. You really the realest blogger out here on the low. And I don't think you get enough credit for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, facts. I feel like that's what I for sure. I try to aim for that. I try to aim to like be genuine with people. I try to be genuine. I try to make them feel like they on the same level I'm on. I don't try to make nobody feel lesser than or more than type shit. Like everybody get the same treatment if you come at me with the same type of respect. And it's like that's all I try to do. So it's like yeah, I get a lot of love. I'm gonna let you know why I for sure felt like I was like the best. I feel like I was like yeah, I'm probably like the realest nigga. But it's like, you can't say stuff like that. People will start saying like you can't cry on yourself type shit. So it's like I don't pop my shit how I can't. Let me know if I'm cussing too much. I'm cussing too much.
Oh, you good? You good?
I bet. So yeah, I don't never like pop my shit and try to like say I'm the realest nigga in Houston. I'm the realest this and that. Y'all should come fuck with me. But I knew it was a moment. It was this moment right here when I had a rapper pull up. I had interviewed this rapper 2023. I interviewed this rapper and his name Big Hunchy. I interviewed this rapper named Big Hunchy. He got shot 17 times and survived. He got shot 17 times. I think he got hit one in the head. He was in the coma for like 2 months
Damn.
and he survived. And I interviewed him. And he told me in the interview, he was like, I'm being blackballed by this rapper and this and that going on. All the bloggers blackballing me and shit like that. But I just need you to fuck with me. And so, we lock in, we did the interview. I went to his side of the hood where because he didn't, I don't think he felt too comfortable come to where I was at. So it was like, I went to where he was at. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go where he at. And I pulled up with my girl. Me and my girl too deep. We pull up to where he at. It's nothing but we pull up to this big ass warehouse. And I fucking with bro. Do the interview. It was cool. We smooth. We walk out. And then shit about a year later, we locked in again for a second interview. And so bro pull up. And over time, throughout that year, after we did that first interview, throughout that year, it was like I was still showing him love. I'm still posting him more because he's starting to say like now he's starting to see. I'm starting to like pay attention to him now, and I'm starting to see like yeah, it's blogs for sure. Like not fucking with him. It's artists for sure, not fucking with him because I'm dropping clips from interviews and shit, and they going viral, and I'm seeing the same people that he was speaking on in the interview. They starting to speak on it, but sneak diss him type shit. And I'm starting to peep it. I'm not putting shit together. You see, so it's like over time, I'm still fucking with him. So he's seen that I'm still fucking with him. And so when bro pulled up for that second interview end of last year, around September, I think, as soon as I walk outside to go get bro, he gave me a hug. He was like, I fuck with you, bro. I fuck with you. And bro gave me a hug. This is a nigga I don't even know. I never met. I mean, I met before, but I don't even know to us. Like I wasn't like I'm not too like you probably would feel like I don't really care about your story for real type shit. But I was telling bro from the jump, like, you got a story. Like, even if these niggas blackballing you, they can't blackball the story type shit. So it's like, so when bro gave me the hug and shit like that, I was like, yeah, for sure, for sure. Cause it ain't too many people about to just hug another nigga. That ain't what we grew up on type shit.
I could tell
Like,
you stuff how you move on social media. You be showing mad love.
yeah, it's just that's all I try to do. But at the end of the day, that's all I try to make people feel is like the love out here for real. Cause it's a lot of hate going on, bro. So I just try to keep that part of it alive for real, especially within my brand and my name and my team and shit like that.
So Houston has a rich history in rap, right? So
Yeah.
how would you describe the current rap scene in Houston?
Man, the rap scene in Houston right now is like everywhere for real, bro. I feel like it's all type of different sounds, whether it's a female, whether it's the dudes that's rapping. It's a lot of different styles, R&B and all of that. So I feel like right now we don't necessarily have our own style. Like back then you would be able to like pinpoint and say that's Houston just off of the chopped and screw stuff that we had going on and all of that. Like all the Big Mo's and all the DJ school. Like you was able to pinpoint like the sound. Like you was able to say that's Houston for sure, for sure. Now you can show somebody from Atlanta. You can show somebody from Atlanta or something from Houston. And they might say that sound like a Detroit nigga. That sound like a Atlanta nigga. That sound like a nigga from California. Like it's all type of sounds out here now that we just doing, and that's why I feel like Houston is just like a mix of everything right now. There's so many different people that done moved out here from different cities, bro. So that's why I feel like all the different sounds really start to integrate. At is when the other people start moving out here and they just brought them sounds out here and shit. So the music scene right now, but I fuck with it. I fuck with all the sounds. I fuck with all the drill shit. I don't necessarily support what they be talking about and shit like that, but I support the movement as far as like just helping people trying to get out what they trying to get from. And so it's a lot of different sounds out here though, for sure, for sure. It's a lot of different sounds.
So what would you say makes the Houston rap scene unique compared to other regions?
That's the thing too. It's like even like I just said, it's unique, but it's like it's not unique at the same time because like we still using all these different sounds. Even if we do like it's a lot of rappers doing that Detroit sound out here.
Mm.
It's rappers doing that Detroit sound out here in that LA in that not even LA, but in that LA now it's just Detroit. I feel like it's a lot of Detroit sound out here and a lot of like drill music out here right now. So it's like it's unique, but it's not at the same time. So I couldn't really say like what makes it. I really couldn't, and I fuck with my city heavy. I fuck with my city heavy,
Is
but
there any rising stars in Houston that you pay attention to yourself?
it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot of artists right now, and it's a few names that I'm about to name that's in jail right now currently. So I'm gonna name them after, but first the rappers I'm about to name right now they free though. We got people like 7300. We got people like Hood Baby Savage, J number 3. Um, and these artists I'm naming so far they showed me versatility. It ain't no drill rapping. It ain't no drill rapping. 7300, he kind of got that same. He got like a part of that old Houston sound to him. So it's like, but he bringing it in with with a different type of melody to it. So it's like he for sure can appeal to the older heads and then to the younger people too. So I feel like he for sure on the rise. Hood Baby Savage, he can do the drill, he can do the pain shit, he can do the singing, he can do whatever. So it's like, and then he done got a lot of different looks from a lot of different artists out here, like from a lot of different artists from Dallas and stuff. So him and then J number 3, he's still an artist on the rise, but he got the sound. He got that old 2016 Bryson Tiller sound that I feel like a lot of the game, especially in Houston, can use for real.
Mm.
So it got people like that, and then even more girls. Even with the girls, you got people like Moolah Marie. You got OG Amaya. You got Mel V. It's a lot of artists right now that's popping on the female side too. I feel like we got a lot of stars coming on the rise.
So let me ask you this: in your opinion, if you can name one rapper, who would you say is the GOAT of Houston rap?
All time,
Yep, all time.
zero for sure, for sure.
Zero for sure. That's crazy. I just said that yesterday.
Oh, ain't nobody topping zero in my head. I grew up on zero. I got played zero 24/7 as a kid, but ain't nobody topping zero in my head.
Yeah, that's what's up. So would you say there's any sound that you heard specifically, like just one person that might shape the future of the Houston sound?
They can shape the sound. It's an artist named Rich Partner 2.
Okay, I think I've seen him a few times. Yeah.
Rich Partner 2 that I feel like he brought in a sound and he let them run with it and he switched to a whole different sound and he let them run with that sound too. And it's like I feel like bro can keep going. I feel like bro just he in jail right now. He just went back to jail. But that's somebody I feel like they can shape the Houston sound. It's a lot of different artists, female wise. It's a lot of different artists who just bringing in their own sound, who can just shape the Houston sound and just keep changing it. But there's one artist for sure I feel like can change the Houston sound and just if he just stay on the right path and keep going with it.
Okay, for sure. How do you decide which artists to feature on Bustdown Media?
Really, bro, I don't even try to I don't try to like pick and choose with them. I don't try to tell the artist, nah, I don't fuck with this, so I can't post it. Cause at the end of the day, it's a A&R out there who might find this interesting and find that he can push this and sign you to whatever he got going on type shit. So I don't try to like be the end of all say, like I don't be trying to be the last say on everything, because at the end of the day I don't get to decide who gonna say this man might blow up and can take him to the next level type shit. So I try to give everybody a pass. I try to, I'll fuck with everybody on the prices and shit like that. I don't never turn nobody down as far as like me saying they song trash, and that's just like the quality of it. Just is like too bad to like even put on the platform type shit. But other than that, yeah, I don't really do too much as far as like turning down artists or how I pick the artists. I go through their shit and listen to everything, and if the quality good on what they sending in, and I'm fucking with the movement or what they y'all got going on, then it's like, yeah, it's good. Cause I don't get to say, I ain't gonna be the one who gonna say you get to get signed or not. So it's like we gonna put it out there and shit. We gonna see what it do.
Have you ever had to turn somebody down like they was doing something too wild, or you like we can't post this? It's,
Yeah, bro. Just yesterday, it was a young dude, bro. Nigga texted me. He nigga sent me a voice message saying, "Hey, can you post this? I just dissed this nigga. I'm trying to get this nigga to go viral." And it's niggas done sent me diss songs before, but ain't nobody ever presented it as like I'm trying to. I just dissed this nigga. I'm trying to get this shit to go viral and get this nigga to go viral. Like, so I was like, bro, if you would have presented it better. But then he told me like I don't even got he asked me for the price for promo and shit first. I gave him the price. Then he sent me the voice message and was like, I just dissed this nigga. This and that. This is that. And I don't even got the money though. And I was like, bro, if you would have presented it differently, I would have fucked with you. But you came at me on some like I just this nigga. I'm trying to that ain't even this type of platform. Like I don't want nobody thinking I'm supporting that type of shit. If a nigga send me a song and he dissing somebody in it or dissing something, dissing some whatever he's saying in it, then it's like that's different. But you coming to me and saying the reason and what you got going on and what you trying to do with this, it's like, all right, I can't get behind that type shit.
yeah.
So yeah, down. I done turned some shit down before. A lot of shit. A lot of niggas will call me crazy for half the shit I done missed out on or turned down or didn't show up for, just because of like the vibe I felt like everything was gonna be on.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, sometimes morals is more than clout or money.
Facts.
So how do you decide? Well, how do you balance posting mainstream artists and underground artists?
That's the thing. I don't even I pay attention. I see a lot of mainstream artists and shit like that because of the other blogs and stuff like that I follow. I see a lot of this shit still. But it's like for the most part, those don't be the stories I be even trying to rush to get to or nothing like that. So like for the most part, the underground artists got my attention first. Anything else come after that. But everything else, like I'll be paying attention to all the news on the underground scene. I'm watching everything on the underground scene. And for the most part, now it's to a point where I don't even gotta watch a lot of shit. Everybody be sending me stuff that's be going on the underground side of stuff. So, but yeah, I as far as like trying to balance it though, I don't feel like it's a balance in. But I don't feel like it's a balance. It's just like if I see some underground stuff some mainstream stuff that's going on, and I feel like it's cool enough for me to post it, like I'm fucking with whatever the topic is, then I will. But for the most part, I don't really keep up with too much posting on the mainstream side of my bust down.
You ever you ever basically felt like the fans weren't going to engage with the post or weren't going to, you know what I'm saying, fuck with whatever post is going down? How did you handle that?
Facts. That was around the time I say like it was slow and shit. Like I'm posting, I'm posting shit. I'm posting story around this time. See, around this time in the beginning, I'm posting all the NBA YoungBoy news. I'm posting all the Young Thug. I'm posting all about Young Thug shit, Future shit, whoever the fuck popping, dropping something, Lil Baby and all this shit. Like I'm posting about all this stuff. Cardi B, like I'm posting how all the blogs posting, just trying to get shit rolling. And everything was still slow, bro. It was like everything was still slow, and it's like I had a couple posts go viral and shit around that time, but it was like the followers still wasn't coming. I think I had one post go viral about with Floyd Mayweather daughter and shit like that, but nothing came from for real as far as like followers. So it was like it was cool. It was just like damn. It was just like shit was still just slow for real.
Are you at a point now where you can identify what will go viral?
Yeah, yeah. Around that time, it was like, man, I'm gonna just stop. post. I'm gonna just stop. I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna just start. I need to. I was like this around 2019, going into 2020. I was like, I need to come up with an idea to like get my people, like get the people involved. But I was stuck at like not around this time, 2019 December. I was stuck around 995 followers. I couldn't get over 995. Like I get to 95 and then start dropping back down. Then I get back to 95, 96. Then it drop back down. I could never get over 1,000. So December 31st, I mean December 30th, 31st was coming up, 2019, and I was like, I need to think of an idea and shit. So I ended up coming up with this list. I made this little list because around this time, Say Cheese was doing lists, and so like I say Cheese was one of the early inspirations and shit. So I'm watching Say Cheese, but I'm still watching, trying to like take what he doing and remix it into my own style. So I ended up doing a list, and I made the list to where it was like this is when I started learning how to like try to like get people to like pay attention and shit like that, how to like trick people into like fucking with your content. So I was just like I made the list to where it was the first five artists was like people that were like artists that were known on the underground scene. Then the rest was like niggas I just knew type shit on some like funny shit because I'm knowing they gonna see these niggas gonna repost it for sure for sure. And so when they platform see it and they supporters see it and shit, it's gonna make them want to question who the fuck is these other niggas under him, under these first five artists and shit. So I did that, and that shit just started a whole bunch of noise in the city. And then from there, it was just like that was the buzz. And that's all I needed. And once I hooked them right there, it was like nothing but underground shit. And I came back with a little bit of mainstream in between, but over time, it just gradually like graduated into nothing but underground. So yeah, I figured out like with the post around that time, I feel like that's when I realized, like, yeah, the underground scene is like what I can grow off of. Like, I can just build the love right here. I can just start it right here, bro, and just get it to just go crazy. And that's when I just realized, like, yeah, it's the underground scene. Like, I seen how mad they was at the rest of how I seen how mad they was at seeing all these underground artists on one list type shit, and nobody like they not on that list, and they saying that they ain't seeing like no Sauce Walker name on that nigga saying like why'd you drop in the list on underground artists if Sauce Walker like Sauce Walker not on this whole they want to see like the main like the artist that's popping in the city. So like I seen that and I realized that and it was like yeah the underground scene is what I'm gonna stick to for sure for sure.
Okay, okay. Would you ever sell that knowledge like in an ebook?
I thought about doing an ebook, bro. Then I started doing research on ebooks, and I'm seeing niggas be cracking jokes on ebooks and shit. So I was like, I do that shit. Like niggas started saying, like niggas were saying crazy, funny ass shit about ebooks. So it was like, and I had a hard ass name. I came with a hard ass concept and everything. Like I feel like my whole marketing concept of shit, how I can do shit, is hard as fuck. So it would be like it would be hard. It would be hard for ebook because I feel like a lot of people could use like what I be using to make sales or whatever. Like if you feel like you want to get sales, there's a lot of ways you can just not even trick people, but you can get people to buy into stuff because but you got to still be able to follow up on your end, and you got to just have the results. I figured out how to have the results, and I figured out how to actually like get them to like buy into it because a lot of people don't be wanting to just spend their money everywhere. So it's like I got people to start spending a good amount of money with me, whether it's like one post a week or they coming back to back for monthly deals and shit like that or yearly deals and shit. So it's like I feel like yeah, I would. I for sure would. I'm gonna think on it some more this year for sure, for sure. Like that's what I was thinking about that last year, but I feel like people wasn't gonna fuck with it.
Okay, you need to do that, bro. I'm saying that's $1 million right there.
How you feel about them?
Do that. That's $1 million.
Huh?
Do that. That's $1 million.
For ebooks?
Yeah, if you put that at the right price, bro, with your fan base, niggas is buying that.
But I'm gonna for sure try to fuck with that. I was thinking about it, but I was just thinking like nobody ain't gonna. I start seeing jokes and shit in the comments on YouTube with niggas. Then I'm looking up ebooks on Twitter and shit, and I'm seeing niggas. I've seen somebody say niggas who make ebooks. Somebody said some funny shit, bro, and I bust out laughing. I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna think about it, but I never went back to it though. I'm gonna think about it some more for sure though.
Man, laugh to the bank, man. They ain't gonna laugh at $1 million.
For sure, for sure.
Think about it like this. So, like, music artists in general is its own industry. If you
Hmm.
if you sell anything to rappers, it's gonna pop.
Yeah,
If you already known in the music industry, it's really gonna pop. It's gonna be like Beats by Dre.
yeah. Thanks.
To do that. So, what would you say is your biggest platform?
What you mean, like Instagram, YouTube, that type of thing? Oh. At first it was YouTube. At first it was YouTube. My YouTube, I ended up going crazy on YouTube. The funny shit is the first video I dropped on YouTube was the video that went viral. This is when I knew how to start doing clickbait shit. When I started realizing how to like get motherfuckers. On YouTube I started posting like just random shit I was posting on Instagram just to get the subscribers up. I wasn't really making my own content and like that. I was just posting shit on Instagram. I mean, posting stuff from Instagram on YouTube, and my first post on that went viral. They ended up giving me the subscribers I needed, and shit. I started hitting 5K, ended up hitting 10K. Then I got to like 20K, and around 20K, by the time we got to like 10K, 15K, I think we started doing interviews and stuff. But after a while, we stopped. I stopped using that channel because me posting all that Instagram stuff, and everybody else content, all the screen recording stuff, you can't monetize that. So it was I restarted my channel and stuff recently. And but yeah, I say YouTube was first. That's how my YouTube got popping first. But then the Instagram kept going. The Instagram was always the hottest though. Well, not yeah, I'm gonna say Instagram. I'm tripping. I'm gonna say Instagram. I mean Instagram for sure. Always been the hottest after 2020.
Do you ever collab with any other media platforms?
As far as like what like Instagram wise, or just like outside actual in person.
Like any other blogs like that?
Uh, I ain't never like in person. I ain't never like met none of these. No, I'm tripping. Cap season. Cap season. The first blog I ever interviewed was Cap season. I interviewed Cap season 2019. I mean 2021. I did his first interview. I did Cap season interview. 2019, 2021, I mean. So yeah, I worked at Cap season before. Um Anybody else I work with, I don't know if you know who Urban Politicians is. Urban Politicians, yeah, I interviewed him too that same day. I interviewed him the same day I interviewed they both put up to the studio. I interviewed them too. That was the first two I interviewed. And I'm gonna tell you something funny he told me too that day, urban politicians. But yeah, it's nobody else. Though. I ain't never worked with nobody else. I met a couple of them in person, but it's never been like no collaborative project come out of it or nothing like that.
One second. So, what role do you see blogs playing in the industry in the future?
I mean, if you're on the same page I'm on, I feel like a lot of blogs, if a lot of blogs on the same page I'm on with this stuff, I feel like a lot of us can become we can become like a management team, a whole agency team. Like it's a lot of stuff. I feel like we can become like what the agency is for like NBA players. We can be that for the for the rappers out here. Like I feel like we can do that for a lot of these artists. That's what I'm gonna announce it here first, and I'm about to start my own shit soon. Like and I'm gonna be starting something like that. Basically, just trying to bring that NBA agency, that whole little layout they got going on. I'm gonna bring that just to the rap side of shit. I'm gonna just bring that to the rap side for the underground artists and try to be that pipeline. And yeah, I feel like that's what we can be at with. I feel like we can put a lot of artists in position. We have put a lot of. Well, I can speak for myself. I don't put a lot of artists in position to go do what they got to do. So yeah, I feel like we can be real important exactly how we is now, but just way important later. I feel like it's gonna be way bigger than what it is later, for sure, for sure.
Okay. Outside of that, you got any? Where do you see Bustdown Media in the next 5 years?
Man, I want to have like, but I want Bustdown Media to be like at the top, but I want that to be like what you see when you enter in Houston type shit. Like, I want that one. I want that to be one of the biggest, one of the tallest buildings. You just see nothing but Bust Down on that hoe and just say Bust Down. Then that's the whole headquarters of shit. Like I said, it's gonna be an agency. It's gonna be all type of stuff. Like my head be everywhere with everything. So like I feel like it's gonna be. I just want this to be the biggest, whatever they want to call it, but I want it to be the biggest. I want everybody to know like that man, that whole brand done put a lot of people on. That done put a lot of people in position to win. They ain't never did nothing but show people love. I want nothing but that. Like I want this to just be the biggest in the city, but the biggest in the world. Well, however they want to look at it. I just want it to be up there.
Feel that. I'm excited to watch your journey too, man.
Facts.
Before you go, let the people know where they can find you. Where's the best place to check out the platform?
All right, man. Y'all can follow me on Bustdown Media at BUSTT two T's DOWN, and then media at the end of that. I got two pages, so it's either one T or two T's in the backup page and in the main page. And then you can find me on my personal Instagram at Bustdown, BUSTTDWN, and shit from there. All my other pages and stuff like that linked in my bio and all of that. So y'all can just tap in with me, man.
All right, man. I appreciate you coming through. I hope to see you again through here.
For sure. We got to do it again by, whenever you're ready, bro. It's good.
Thanks,